What's going on, everybody? I'm Zach, Coast's head of sales. Today, we're going to take you on a tour of the manager portal. This is where you sign in and get the best insights to your fleet and also establish those controls, the rules of whether or not the card is going to work, and make sure that you're getting the best for your bottom dollar. So, in the Coast Manager portal, you'll see a dashboard where you have your credit limit, your weekly spend. We have loads of other reports on all your activity in here. But what I want to show you first are policies. These are the rules of whether a card will and will not work. At Coast, you can have employee policies and you can have vehicle policies, which means you can have rules for your people and your vehicles at the same time, making your card much more secure. I'll tell you about how we can do that in a few seconds. But if you wanted to create a policy, you can just click here. You have as many as you'd like, and you can limit the number of purchases by day, week, or month. You can create spending limits at the same time by day, week, or month. You can limit by days of the week, times of the day. You can also create all kinds of alerts for yourself. Alert for the wrong fuel type. If somebody gets regular and you want Supreme, or the vice versa, you'll be notified. We also allow loads of other categories of spend, right? So not just fuel stations, and it'll always be fuel only at fuel stations, but you can add parking and you can add maintenance. People love this because it means their drivers only have to use one card for all of their vehicles purchases, and they get the best consolidated reporting and insights that you could possibly have for that. So you can have as many policies as you want. And all of these transactions happen and are visible in a real-time transactions report. You can take a look at this, and as it populates immediately, you can get great insights into what's happening with your fleet. You can click into individual transactions and review them. What was my rebate on this individual transaction? What's the calculated miles per gallon, the odometer entry, the miles driven, type of fuel, so on and so forth. This lets me audit at a very granular level, which is really awesome and comfortable for me as a leader. At the same time, I can also see the declines. Someone tried to use the card at Target, which is not allowed. On top of that, I see transactions to review. There's a lot of things and rules that you can create, which will mean we populate this tab and make it easy for you to review those transactions that might be exceptions or violations of your rule set. I want to show you a little bit about one type of violation. In this case, what we can see here is an odometer that was higher than expected. How could we assess that? It's kind of hard, actually. And what we actually do here is what we love at Coast. We have created a way for your card to be significantly more secure and get better insights. And then what we did was we removed pins at the pump. No pins, no odometers at the pump. Instead, we enter people and vehicles into the system both, and we track via text message. It's faster, it's easier, and it's 10 times more secure. So, as a demonstration here, every card has a 6-digit code on the front. They text that code. Once I've texted that code, I've matched the person, because they're entered into the system, to the card. I then require a license plate, which matches the vehicle. So now I know who's driving which vehicle and using which card, which allows me to enable those policies. Then we type in the odometer, we get the odometer reading, and in this case, the odometer reading looks incorrect. What happens then? We say, hey, that looks wrong. Please give me a better reading, and the user can do that. If they say that the odometer reading is correct, but we're still detecting something's off, it pops into the To Review tab. This means we get better odometer data because people are sitting in their seat looking at the odometer rather than going to the pump and trying to remember what it was, but also because we can hold people accountable. It also means that skimming and other forms of fuel theft are next to zero on Coast. We've had 0 incidents of fuel skimming in the history of Coast. So that's the quick demo. There are loads of amazing other things in Coast's Manager portal, and we're developing new things every day. So I really encourage you to come take a look. We're the safest, most secure fuel card, and we're going to get you the best for your dollar. So that's the tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to give us a call if you need any additional information. Thank you.